Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So that we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, because you could be thinking of a King of Cups and you could be thinking about urging to create from the power of the soul of the self. Because why? The soul is born, okay, to create, okay, because it's about the inspiration. All right, the soul is all about romance. You could be a King of Cups, or you could be a Aries or Sagittarius person in the full energy of being mature with your emotions by using your intuition, okay, to bring in your projects. All right, so we're looking at the house of 12. Okay, we're looking at your artistic self. Maybe you're a very charitable person. All right, so now you're looking at your emotional intelligence. All right, because loving self is loving others, and loving others is loving planet, beings, God. Okay, because now someone's looking maybe at balancing the feminine and masculine because they see a blessing. You are a blessing, collective. All right, always remember that. Okay, you have that urge to create. Okay, because now you're looking at your own holy grail when it comes to the soul of the self. You could be the Emperor, a Leo Sagittarius person. You're looking at your emotions, all right? You're looking at transparency with your feelings. You can see you are a chameleon, okay? You can adapt between energies. You're showing like your creative expression. Oh, this is beautiful. Maybe you're looking at what brings you comfort, and it's the soul of the self when it comes to your projects. Maybe you're a very productive person when it comes to visions, when it comes to your insight, because that's the Emperor. Maybe he's looking at his abilities, okay, and his courage, okay, when it comes to the highest level of self. All right, we're looking, the Emperor, okay, the divine masculine is looking at his self-mastery when it comes to the soul of the self, a very powerful soul, a very spiritual leader. All right, very good one. We're looking at maybe a spiritual leader when it comes to the Emperor. All right, he's mastered all 4 elements of the King. Okay, so now you're looking at, he's mastered his emotions, and he's recognized his soul of the self has given him the power to create within different energies. He might be looking at a few volcanoes, all right, a few like hot kind of like hot-tempered people, maybe the King of Cups. But we're looking at a volcano. We're looking at the urge to create, to expand. Someone's looking at endeavors, because you can take all your small creations, use your intuition, and you can adapt them to expand it with your conscious mind. Someone's using their intuition, man, but they're deeply looking at the soul of the self to create. They have an urge to create. Because now maybe someone's looking at completing a task, a vacation, or he's using his eyes, because the eyes is the windows of the soul. All right, because remember, water signs is about emotions. It's about the lesson of peace to bring heaven on earth. So now this person's probably using their emotions, all right, when it comes to their psychic abilities to bring out the urge to create when it comes to new projects. Maybe someone feels very inspired by the Emperor. Maybe this King of Cups maybe feels very inspired. Maybe he wants to be a chameleon, change the energy into the Emperor, which is the Leo Sagittarius person, Aries person. Can now look at the pathway, go within and seek your own personal truth, all right? Someone's in the energy, okay, of being actionable. Okay, we're looking at action-orientated person, a visionary. We're looking at the ambition of someone's pathway. Maybe you're exploring, all right, being a leader. Okay, now you look at your competition. It could be a King of Cups. It could be your own damn emotions, all right? You got the courage, okay, to go for a pathway when it comes to your creative endeavors, all right? Have that faith in yourself, okay? Maybe you're around someone that's very impatient with the pride before the fall, because they ride on that horse of foolishness. Now you look at maybe a quick-tempered person when it comes to leadership. Maybe someone's jealous of this Emperor. We're looking at a pathway when it comes to someone's actions. Oh, this is beautiful. You've got the courage, you've got the ability to take the actions forward towards your pathway. Maybe you're looking at a project, all right, and you're waiting for results, all right, to make your choice when it comes to maybe traveling plans, when it comes to the soul of the self. Someone's been called by God when it look like the golden era. Hey, look at the crown chakra. Someone's definitely using their highest self to see their biggest potential. Maybe someone had a choice between 2 doors, all right, 2 pathways, okay? But now maybe someone's using their intuition to see which action or courage they have to go through which door, all right, the dark or the light. Oh, baby boy. Okay, now we're looking at pathways. Decisions. Use your intuition when you have to go through choices. Maybe 2 business choices, 2 creative ideas, maybe. Okay, maybe just waiting But it looks like you've mastered materialism because you have that insight of how to use your intuition. Because it's like Marilyn Manson, it's like Columbus, it's like the Moors. They didn't use GPSs, they didn't use sat-navs, they used their intuition. So someone has the insight how to use their action, intentions, and energy to bring in their ships to come through with their intuition to make swift changes when it comes to a choice of a project, maybe. Because now maybe the pathway they're looking at is a careers person. Someone's looking at an inspiration when it comes to a careers person. Into me, I know, because into me, I feel. I am the emperor. I have this insight to go into healing. Someone's going through the door to healing. That's beautiful. Someone has that inspiration. Could be a careers person to go into healing, or the emperor has that courage and the ability to go through the door of healing or inspiration to the world. Now we're looking at Aquarius, we're looking at renewal of emotions, we're looking at renewal of maybe creative ideas, because someone's got inner clarity. Because now we look at miracles, it comes from the soul of the self, all right? Because why? The soul is born to love, the fire of inspiration. Because now we're looking at the water on both sides of the door, all right? And we're looking at feelings, which door is making my feelings swiftly making me go through for the lesson of peace. How did you find peace within yourself? Someone's looking at maybe an Aquarius person when it comes to maybe self-expression, when it comes to the truth of how to heal the sadness after a bad judgment. All right, because now maybe someone's being very critical. Okay, when it comes to the throat chakra, never ever close your throat chakra, which is your truth. All right, because it blocks you from healing. Okay, someone's pouring spirituality into oneself, all right, with the emotions of truth and spirituality, and pouring it outside of themselves to the universe. Now, what you're saying is, within myself, I have that insight. I have to start in me. All right, just manage your emotions, okay, and see the start in you, okay? Because now someone's changing their lifestyle because they have the action and the ability to do that. Maybe someone's in the energy, all right, of talking about their reasons of logics of a relationship when it comes to healing with a Aquarius person. Maybe they're seeing the communication when it comes with insight of messages, lifestyle changes. Maybe someone's healing when it comes to someone exaggerating, being very irresponsible when it comes to their lifestyle, when it comes to their energy. All right, maybe someone feels exhausted while they have that inspiration to start healing. All right, it's okay to heal. This is Earth School. You're here to graduate, okay, from your flaws so you can co-create with the universe. The universe does not co-create without you. All right, so someone's looking into me, I seek, okay, because into me, I know, okay, I can heal. All right, when it comes to maybe my energy of someone exaggerating, being very irresponsible, it could be a King of Cups. Maybe you're exploring a lawyer, okay? It could be a Sagittarius person, but you're looking at maybe a priest or philosophy, okay? So now you've got the insight and the action and the ability to go forward into healing, or that inspiration, or someone has like a wish to heal by doing direct conversations. Because now you're looking at the King of Cups. Maybe the King of Cups had that desire, all right, to swap that energy when it comes to creative expression. Maybe he felt like he wanted to be more productive like the Emperor and steal the visions and the insight through doing energy magic. So now someone had that desire for someone to feel left out in the cold when it comes to Five of Cups. Maybe this King of Cups, now desire has turned around back to him now. Maybe he feels this loss when it comes to an Aries Sagittarius person because he had that desire for another fire sign person. So now you see the loss, the grief of someone's decisions. When it comes to creative ideas, someone feels abandoned and or unloved, all right? Because now we're looking at a female, maybe a female Scorpio when it comes to the emotions, all right? The lack of productivity, the lack of vision, and the lack of insight. Someone's looking at the mind, all right, of the desire, okay, of maybe a Scorpio person or an Aries Sagittarius person. But it seems like someone's in the energy of loss, feeling unloved. Because someone doesn't feel someone's being reliable, or somebody was relying on the production and the vision insight of an emperor when it comes to manipulation. Someone's trying to manipulate the emperor, a Leo, Sagittarius person, Aries. They want them to concentrate on feeling unloved when it comes to relationship, maybe their mother issues or relationships they've had in their past. They look at the reasons and logic of feeling unloved. and being reliable to maybe a fire sign person or an Aries person. We're looking at reliability. We're looking at organizations, planning. Someone's gone into the house of desire and they took that courage and that ability to play with someone's energy, for them to stay in the energy of feeling unloved. Maybe someone feels unloved, maybe an earth sign person to a King of Cups, because they were thinking too much about the energy swap with an Emperor, the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, under manipulation. When it comes to maybe their skills, they thought they had the power and the energy and the courage to swap energy with the Emperor. But the Emperor seems to be walking away, maybe looking at his work, maybe looking at his cardinal when it comes to people's reputation. Maybe he's seen he has to walk away from a King of Cups because there's no emotions. The emotions had decreased, and now maybe the King of Cups feels unloved because he's using his emotional intelligence for abuse. Because it was trying to be like, you know, like when a masculine sees another masculine doing very well. And this masculine, he's a water sign person, so he looks at your emotions to use against you for manipulation, to do wrong advice. So now we're looking at the moral condition of someone's mind when it comes to someone's direction of their life goals. Maybe looking at someone's position, walking away from people, things, and places when it comes to a Pisces person. Someone's looking at a pathway when it comes to maybe their head was too much in rituals, secrets, cults. And now you're looking at the power of domination when it comes to someone wanting unalivement, that desire. Or we're looking at ending, has a new beginning. Because maybe someone's ending a sexual activity that forced them into shared assets for finances, for someone's legacy, someone's will. They was fixated by it. So now you're looking at someone's career, all right? You're looking at an artistic person. You could be a poet, you could be a photographer, you could be a healer or a director. Looking at your pathway to take action, okay? You've got that courage to go for a different door. Use your imagination, because your imagination is connected to your emotions that will allow you to create from your imagination, because it comes from your intuition and your psychic gifts. All right, my darlings? Someone's looking at that passion of the door to go through. All right, you're looking at groundness from the emotions. Someone's balancing their emotions, okay, so you can identify their intuition to bring in safety and security when it comes to the passion of their projects. Someone is behind the Emperor or beside the Emperor in anger, okay, and jealousy when he goes through this pathway with using his intuition. So now we see the doors, all right? The doors. Which door would you be going through using your intuition? I can feel someone has goosebumps. Maybe someone's nervous, but in a good nervous way, all right? Maybe someone's looking at an Aquarius person, because even they're walking away from people, things, and places, or walked away from an Aquarius person, the mind keeps looking back at an Aquarius person when it comes to maybe telepathic communication. They seem to be having a communication when it comes to behind the veil of illusions. So the souls, the two soulmates, maybe keep going back and forward from the soul to the self, having a conversation on their pathway. They keep going through heaven's door, portal, and keep coming back, sharing information, insights about creative expressions, how to heal each other on their pathway, walking away from people, things, and places that are not serving them for their highest good. Maybe someone's thinking about a career move when it comes to a new project, but use your intuition, my darlings, all right? Because we all can create, we're all artists, all right? Because we are all an image of God. We are creators, whether you create something good or something bad. But someone's very dedicated, could be a dreamer. All right, so someone's looking at how humble maybe an Aquarius person is, regardless how powerful they are. They understanding that Aquarius person is one of the most powerful people I've ever met, the real star seed. And they can't understand how humble these people are when someone is a fake star and they're not humble. They're not humble. Why? Because it's not their natural nature. When it's your natural nature, you're very natural with it. Do you know what I mean? So now I look at someone very mystical, someone that's bringing peace, because someone's very serious when it comes to the soul of the self, when it comes to renewal, hope, when it comes to inner clarity. Someone's making a judgment. Someone feels that Aquarius person is a miracle. All right. Have faith in God. God is your miracle. God is the star. The star is in you. Okay. You have faith. You have faith in your God and keep going through. Someone's being in the pathway of going through the spotlight. All right. Because now you've got God's judgment. God's judgment here. Judgment days here. Everyone has a calling, but not everyone answers, okay? So some people will be left behind because not everyone can go through the portal of the pathway, okay, of the soul of the self, because it requires healing. It requires actionization, all right? So you could be thinking of a Aquarius person, a friendly person, a humanitarian person when it comes to inventions. Look at someone's individualistic ideas when it comes to the intellect of someone's mind, when it comes to inventions. Someone feels that someone's very logic with a different perspective when it comes to the insight of the soul of the self. Someone feels a Aquarius person is very unique but very unpredictable. This is why it comes to the visionary. Someone maybe being very irritated because a Aquarius person is a rebel. So now they've got a different perspective when it comes to this rebel, Aquarius person, when it comes to being betrayed, all right? Maybe someone's looking at their own inner personal purpose. They have that inspiration because they're looking at Aquarius person when it comes to their own inner drive, when it comes to their energy. Maybe you have the insight of when it comes to your energy, your insights, all right? When it comes to the sources of the will of the self. You have got the power, collective, to do your own self-motivation no matter what anyone says, even if they try to kill your confidence by making you feel like you're weak. You don't have the strength, you're not individual, you're not creative. They just want to stay in the energy of feeling unloved, unwanted. That's a lie, all right, bubs? Don't listen to these people. Don't sit in the energy of loss or regret because of someone's desires for your projects. Don't do that. This person just doesn't have any empathy. When you have no empathy, it's very hard to do critical thinking. And when you can't do critical thinking, you can't look from a bigger perspective, especially when it comes to creation, to have breakthroughs within your own world, all right? You have that courage, okay, to go within yourself, all right, because now the universe, because of the judgment, all right, has purposely brought delays, all right, because it comes from your own energy as well, all right? Because remember, energy matches energy. So now someone's getting a different perspective when it comes to the soul of the self or when it comes to starseed energy. The star is in you. Someone's looking at an Aquarius person when it comes to the wisdom. Someone's looking at someone self-sacrificing, all right? Can I look at the mechanism of the feet when it comes to aligning all the planetaries within yourself to bring in healing? All right, so we look at the cosmos, look at the stars. We look at someone that is built and done a clash between star and the cosmos, all right, to become, okay, a part of God's world. So now you're looking at someone who has a different perspective, maybe that's such a serious person, a very demonic person, a very devilish person. Someone that doesn't want to heal. It's more about their healing is gold or diamonds, the devil energy. Or you could be looking at this King of Cups when it comes to addictions, greed, envy. Maybe this masculine envy is a fire sign person, the emperor. So you look at materialism. They're looking at their god, gold or diamond. Very obsessed when it comes to possessions. Now we're looking at sexual lust, all right? Maybe someone just needs healing as well because they're looking at lust, all right? Lust is not love. Lust is not love for trust. It just becomes rust in the end, all right? Because it's all about sexual activities. And sex alone cannot build an empire or heal. So now someone's got a different perspective when it comes to a Aquarius person, when it comes to their lifestyle, speed, all right? Someone's looking at the speed of the willpower, all right? Into me, I feel this Cancer person, okay, is exaggerating when it comes to someone's lifestyle. Someone doesn't want to heal, but someone's looking at maybe a Aquarius person in a different light when it comes to your soul having a human experience. You have that willpower because the soul of the self is in you, the car, but who is driving your wheel? Who's driving your chariot? All right, who's taking more actions over your changes, okay, when it comes to your journey of life, okay, when it comes to maybe your healing or your different perspective, when it comes to maybe a lifestyle, or maybe it comes to love, or maybe it comes to a message, or your desire to seek healing. Who is in your drive, in your will of yourself? Is it you? Who controls your power? You or someone else? Someone's probably looking at a new vehicle as well. Maybe you've got a different perspective. Maybe you have a wish fulfillment. And maybe you've got a message about getting a new car. Congratulations, that's in your feelings, all right? Every manifestation can work, but make sure you work from the heart. The heart is the seat of the soul. Okay, allow you to create, all right? To make solid creations. We don't want to create houses that can blow away with every element when it comes to the fire, when it comes to the earth, you know, shaking, when it comes to winds, when it comes to floods. No, we want to create projects that are like pyramids, that no matter the fire, no matter the earth shaking, no matter the wind of the storm, no matter the floods of the earth, it's still staying there. Why? Because it's built from love, all right? Because love comes from the soul of the self. Because we are born to love. It comes from romance. It comes from your intuition. So now someone's learning a different perspective when it comes to lesson of power, all right? Power is not being famous, people. Power is from the soul of the self. That's the lesson of power, your soul. So now we see this devilish, demonic King of Cups going for a tower moment when it comes to his courage and ability. He doesn't have that courage and abilities, all right? He only has it with the devil, so he's very angry, very demonic, masculine. So now we're looking at maybe someone showing their values, how they survive. They survive, but they're not living, okay? So someone's energy is very demonic, okay? You can now look at the Mars. Mars, remember, is about your courage, your ability, is the energy, all right? Because Mars is like the masculine, okay? So now we're looking at the Aries, the first child born in the zodiac, okay, is the Emperor, right? Whether you like it or not, people, me personally, I don't really care. Because when the Emperor is on his highest self, he's been spiritually guided, especially when it comes to his relationships or partnerships, all right? Because now the Chariot, all right, the will of the self has the ambition and the motivation, the skills, do you understand, to make you go forward to your goals with the strength, the courage, and for you to stand up towards life challenges like from a King of Cups. That's very emotional manipulator. So now you're looking at the Hermit to really go within, all right, to see your truth maybe about a King of Cups. Maybe someone's gone within and found their own wisdom about the King of Cups. So now you're looking at changes maybe for some of you, all right? Because now you're looking at changes when it comes to your judgment. Maybe look at something being more unfair. So now you're bringing fairness and balance. So now you've got the Hangman. It takes patience. Patient man's rise donkey to bring about a different perspective when it comes to healing or wish fulfillment. Because now you look at changes. Okay, remember, if someone wants your unalivement or just wants to end your project or end like your destiny, every ending has a new beginning. When you find out this perspective, don't just stop and think, oh my God, they want my ending and just sit in sorrow. No, bring in that temperance, moderation. Okay, bring in your simplicity, balance your emotions between these energies, all right, of the devil, bringing temptation to control. Okay, because they have a lack of thereof. Do you know what I mean? So now they're going for a tower moment. This is when the devil comes in and creates massive characteristic changes. It could be earthquakes. It could be this masculine getting out of control because of emotions. Because remember, your emotions is manifesting. Whether your emotions is good or bad. So now they're creating their own bad energy with the other energy they've used to make an emperor feel unloved, all right? So now you're going into healing. Take that pathway to healing. Bring that hope because you got the encouragement, all right, to control your own desire when it comes to your own feelings, all right? Because now someone's looking at maybe some deep fears when it comes to their emotions. So now maybe they're doing reflection because now maybe someone's crawled up. Maybe someone feels trapped with the devil because they relied on the devil too much. Then you owe the devil. Remember, it's karma, isn't it? Whether you do bad things and it doesn't work out, but you got your riches, you got your this and your that, you owe the devil karmic debt. And then you owe the universe a karmic debt to bring back the balance on earth. So it's like a vicious cycle of people's decisions, not using their intuition. Because this is when the devil comes in, is when you build your intuition, when you build your tower away from your intuition, That's when the devil comes in and forces you to look at your deep healing. What needs to heal to bring about new beginnings after an ending or a temptation for fucking attempted murder, whatever. All right? So you look at the devil, man. The devil controls this man's masculine when it comes to his pentacles. That's all they care about is material abundance. All right? Maybe someone's dating a Sagittarius person. That's a dark spiritual practice person. And they're bounded by the devil, man. Promiscuity, lust, you name it. He's fixated, his eye, that's all he sees in the reflection of himself and he sees his emotions. So now someone's maybe highlighting the heart of a King of Cups when it comes to his emotions. No empathy, man. This is why he's the devil going into people and then maybe people shock But when it comes to hierarchies, they're going to be very shocked about this King of Cups when it comes to reliability, when he went running into the motions of making people feel unloved. He was very impulsively, man. He went in with an impulse, man. Impatient, headstrong, impatient person. Prideful man, quick-tempered masculine when it comes to maybe, when we tell you the devil, he just in this devil culting, man. Oh, you have to defend yourself from this fucking masculine. He's in his 5 of Wands with a Leo person or Aries person. No, 4 of Wands, sorry. I don't know, man. This is a massive competition when it comes to maybe building a real estate. Maybe this earth sign person was taking a Leo person's insight when it comes to building real estates and that, and they kept going back to the King of Cups, giving information how to build. And now there's a competition in it. But how can you be a competition? Yeah, this is competition. Why? Because all the good ideas come from the Emperor. He can't do it by himself. So once the Emperor breaks up with Earth sign person, walks away from this Earth sign person, they're going to feel lost. Why? Because that's her pimp. It could be a brother, lover. I don't know, man. This is some weird fucking setup. And also as well, you know, remember, incest doesn't have to be about sex. Incest also could be about emotions. When maybe a masculine, maybe like, I don't know, conform to his dad. And it's about the emotions. Oh, you have to be a lawyer. You have to be a dentist. You have to be this. You have to. That's like incest, emotional blackmail, man. But it seems to be something about some house, real estate. When it comes to maybe twin flame. He's not, he's a karmic. He's definitely karmic with an earth sign person. A karmic relationships, man. He's definitely karmic. He's devilish, man. Something to do with his house. Rivals, challenges, obstacles. He's creating it through his own manifestation. Maybe he's doing something through like, he's doing that crystal thing. He might be looking at like a crystal ball or something. And he saw this Emperor. I think he saw his future, his inside. And that was his desire to look at his plans, documents, structure. And now he's shaking because his structure, his stability is breaking down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is shaking. And now the balance of his beauty spot is under threat. It's under threat, man. Because he's got the hand of God, of the devil. The devil's controlling the hand of this masculine. Very demonic. And he's the devil in the fucking tower. Relying on projects. He's a chameleon. I reckon he's got like 2 different fucking personalities. Because he's like looking at things and he's setting things in motions with intensity. Look how deep his eyes are looking at that glass, looking right through, like he's scrying. I think he's scrying. S-C-R-Y, scrying. Like crystal balls. So that means he's abusing spirituality and he's going to spiritual prison for definite now. Because he's like trying to like do that combining of elements, like the planets of energies. He's trying to like converse the strength to him from the Emperor by playing on the emotions of maybe abandonmentship issues, and he's concealing something when it comes to his emotions. He's concealing something. He's concealing a secret. He's doing rituals. He sees this Emperor as his rival. So he's in the cult because he's seeking power, but in the wrong way, to be that chameleon. So now maybe he was relying on someone's routine with the Emperor that does projects with him. It could be an earth sign person that's sharing assets with this masculine maybe. When it comes to finances, his legacy. Because they're looking at signing a will, signing something to go back that way, from here to go that way. This is why this masculine's foundation. There's no feelings when it comes to a water sign, earth sign, and a fire sign. Another fire sign placement to a masculine. He's got to use his intuition to figure it out. it's all about the lesson, you know. The emperor has to go through some shit, I guess, to be that good spiritual leader on his pathway of teaching the insight of going back to Mansa, all that gold. That's what he was known for, gold, right? So this masculine is like a golden child, and he's found his other golden child. That's the judgment when it comes to God's spiritual judgment. Judgment's here today. That's the pathway we're going through. So what energy are you going through? Because now we're on Judgment Day. Someone's going through the door of healing. Somebody wants to go through the door of healing. Because maybe at some point they was inspired by maybe a Cancer or Sagittarius person to be in a routine with a fight with an earth sign person. Someone has no empathy when it comes to their emotions because it's sticking this way. Earth sign person or a Scorpio person or one person in one. Empathy, none. Emotions, none. Psychic, none. It's divination tools and they're abusing. So like me doing tarot, they're getting information of how they can block this emperor. But that's dumb. That's some Looney Tune gangster shit. You know why? Because everyone is becoming intuitive. So how would they pull this off? And this is where I think he feels like, uh-oh, I've highlighted my mind and my heart. And it's fucking stupid. His own self-reflection. He's a fucking arsehole. I think he's realizing he's a fucking arsehole. And that's going to make him even more angry. Look, he's probably throwing up beard things in the yard, boy. Because when he looks at avatar readers, he's going to realize he's a fucking idiot. What he did, he wasted his time. He made himself feel unloved now because he was looking at someone's routine. Yeah, let me tell you, Cancer person is a fucking loony bin. Told you when it comes to maybe the tree of life. So now maybe the King of Pentacles is looking at it with his Queen of Cups. He's looking at maybe reunion or third party person when it comes to maybe at work. When it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, personal expansion, when it comes to creative ideas, when it comes to the truth, when it comes to Aquarius person, comes to calmer waters, when it comes to the Palace of Light, they're saying she's got so much fucking resources. And it's not really just him. They fucked up. They fucked up. They fucked up. They got that string. There's an invisible string. They keep going through these doors. It's like they come from heaven to come down, bring that the decision. And he keeps looking back at this Aquarius person. Keeps looking back. The soul of the self keeps coming out this masculine. And every time he goes towards this earth sign person, his soul looks back at Aquarius person and says, fuck that, I'm going this way. Your shell can go that way. And that's why they're in a 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, man. Regret, loss, feeling abandoned. Why? Because every time the soul of the self is emperor is around an earth sign person, that desire with a King of Cups, his soul is looking right back. I'm going through this door to my fucking wife. Simple. Told ya. I'm going back to my fucking wife. And his flesh can sit there. I look at him sitting there and seeing his soul with his soulmate while his flesh sits on the shores of unsurety because he's got this insight about someone wanting to do like the 6 of Wands, victory, recognitions. They want fame and fortune, goodwill. Look at you bringing in all your ships of your intuition. Woo! Because someone's looking at their ships coming through, isn't it? Someone has that desire, that insight. All right. Okay. Because the ship means your personal journey of transformation. Your ship means that you're bringing your trading. You're being like staying afloat. So someone's staying afloat when it comes to their emotions. Why? They are a shell. He's staying afloat. But even though the shell is hanging out over here, he stays afloat with his emotions. Why? Because he always goes to his Empress. Aquarius person, always. And that's how the emotions is staying afloat. to bring in a transformation. So they're stupid. They're just stupid, man. They're just stupid. Because now maybe you've got this Cancer person looking at this regret, this missed opportunity, because now he's looking at all his options going down. All going down because of his own fucking feelings. It's your feelings, bro. Duh. It's how you bring your ships to come in. You had no feelings for the Emperor. So now the universe got no feelings for you. So now, but until you repent, nothing you build is going to last forever. Nothing. You'll laugh for that moment and then you're going to go back to your fucking, I don't know, your shit career that doesn't have no real purpose. Not really achieving much. Just enough to pull the grain. Do you know what I mean? No. Nope. We're looking at now feelings. Now, feelings of regret, loss for a Cancer person when it comes to maybe looking at this masculine for artistic ideas. He was looking at creative ideas from this masculine or from a dreamer, Aquarius person. So now looking at someone's imagination. It was under promiscuity, man. That adventure, people having fun, laughing at people. So now looking at the passion. So maybe this masculine is looking back, and maybe a fire sign person. And because he's about emotions, his manipulation, he knew the Emperor loves sex. Earth sign, get in there, your routine. Fuck this masculine until you drain out his emotions and he doesn't look back at this Aquarius person. So when you leave this person, they feel like you need them. Do you understand? Because she was the star. Do you get what I mean? She does everything. Nah, it's a lie. It's a lie. They were piping out his things and taking ideas from this masculine, making him feel like he was hopeless, that he doesn't walk away because he's attached by the lust, the sex, isn't it? On this routine. So now he has to look at his own creative expression. So now someone's very passionate about their creative ideas, but what brings about your comfort when it comes about after your production? Do you understand? Is it promiscuity that's going to bring about good visions and insight? So no, this person realizes that the earth sign person, the Cancer person, he needs to walk away from because everybody's fucking. It's like EastEnders told you, an earth sign person that keep up a lucrative environment is sex. It's sex. Promiscuity to bring about production, to look at someone's vision, to take their insight, 1, 2, 3, to take their insight in it, so that they can go over to someone else. So now someone was going between two energies, two masculines, for their courage to bring in their decisions, to bring about productivity, visions, because it came from facing someone's relationships. So now, because it's been illuminated now there's frustration of awareness because of someone's capability of financing the opposition, which is an earth sign person, all right? A Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn person. So now you're looking at judgment. Judgment day is here, all right? This is judgment day, okay? Looking at the energy of maybe where your spiritual vision is, and it's about healing the spiritual vision. What pathway are you going for your spiritual vision? All right. So maybe someone's looking at their creative imagination when it comes to maybe an Aquarius person, a psychic person that has that psychic ability that leads you beyond an illusion. Because you can't be stuck in the glim and the glam. That's what brings in the negativity of the gold or diamonds. They're sort of God, isn't it? Gold, oil, diamonds. They're not going for their highest realms. The Aquarius person, their thinking is the highest realms. Why? Because the soul of the self, this masculine, keeps going back to the Aquarius person, the soul of the self, and leaving the fucking shell where it is. In glamour and illusion. Yeah, man. That's where it's going. You understand? Because now we're looking at the energy, right, of someone's force, of their energy. Do you understand? We're looking at the unconsciousness nature of someone bringing about their transformation. And the masculine keeps going, the soul of the self keeps going back to an Aquarius person for healing. All right? But that is where the comfortability comes from for the two souls. Keep going through these pathways, these secret portals. The universe has so much secret doors. And the key comes from the soul of the self. That's the power. It's the soul. And that's bringing about your power of transformation, the Pluto. So now someone's transforming into healing and realizing I'm a very powerful person. The Emperor rules the kings. Whether they like it or not, they have to obey the emperor. But you're not allowed to idolize the emperor, and you're not allowed to be an idol. And someone's ringing. So now someone's getting that message from God, the connection, the download, that you can't be idled, you can't be a controller, you can't be abusive with your power, because you need to put the Godhead on to illuminate the mind to be on its highest self. This is a beautiful reading. Beautiful. Because once you try to heal, that's the main thing, honey child. Especially when you get your judgment of insight, of things to change. It takes time, patience from these decisions to change from energies, do you understand? Especially when you're trying to make someone trying to change these energies from a King of Cups to the Emperor. No, the karma is to go and sit his clock down. So now you look at your imagination, you look at your intuitive side. So now someone psychically, telepathically is having a conversation with an Aquarius person. So now this is where the Empress is now illuminating the Emperor's mind to have a different perspective about being a soul, having a human experience. You was on that pathway when we met. On the pathway, go back to that decision. Do you understand? Of how we met, because you was on the right path. Once you meet your soulmate back in your past, you know you were on your right path. It's just that you came off of it for a hot minute. Maybe because someone just does spiritual practices, they're doing sexual lust, they're doing that sexual magic shit. Because you can do manifestation through coming as well, I heard. I don't know about them things. I just learned to correct my behavior, walk in love, talk in truth. All these other magic shit that they do, I think it's dangerous. It gives you that temporary measure. It's not a long-term situation. For me, all that moon magic, all that sex magic, all that crystal magic, nah, it's correcting your flaws, walking in love, talking in truth. That's what brings about your different perspective. Do you understand what I'm saying? To illuminate the mind. Do you understand? And now the feet are structured, doing different mechanism. Now it's connected. Do you understand? The cosmos and the stars. Yeah. So now you're looking at your judgment day when it comes to Queen of Wands. So you look at a judgment day, man, of her pathway. Fucking demonic bitch. Because sometimes the Queen of Wands is also the distorted feminine. All right, a very pushy, over-demanding person, very demonic person. So now maybe she's connected to the King of Cups, and they look at this pathway of Judgment Day. They have to go up to Judgment Day. They have to face God, whether you're blood clot like it or not. Oh well, you wanted an adventure, you fucking got one now. Look at them looking back. They're running away because they know God is saying your pussy clot is coming this way, whether you like it or not. Judgment Day's here for you devious people, a Sagittarius person and this demonic fucking devil. Demonic, a Queen of Cups, a Queen of Wands, fucking demonic, man. When it comes to taking leaps of faith, spoiling God's cup of love because they want world star. King of Wands, man. Look at the higher priestess, tarot reader, about deception under the veils of a Two of Cups. You look at his Empress. Heartbroken, an air sign person. When it comes to their legacy, yeah, she's pissed off. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She dragged them 2-3 days ago. Yes, I did. So because of fucking you, Genevieve Nadia wants me fucking dead. But I love the fucking man, you see. Listen, she's not leaving him in no fucking danger. Because she knows he was set up. He would never have hurt me. I know that. He so tells me all the time. I never would have fucking did that. I never would have fucking walked. He wouldn't have. I know that. So no one can't tell me nothing. Nothing. I know my decision already. He's in trouble when he comes back. Whatever lifetime he decides to park his ass back here, so when his flesh decides to catch up with his soul. Because he knows he's in trouble. That's why his flesh ain't coming here. His soul keeps coming though. Told you, yeah. He's seen our legacy, man. We got a big legacy, but he went to a fucking Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. So now he's thinking, or maybe a Gemini's thinking about this judgment. His lover is under judgment. Do you know what I mean? So now he's looking at love. He loves the Aquarius person, always has. I told you he always has. He's never stopped. Never stopped. He's always thought about me. I know that already. I told you, Aquarius person, come to calmer waters. Told you, that's the truth. He's always fucking loved me, man. He's always wanted to send a message, but his judgment is stupid when it comes to his stupid work with an earth sign person. He think about Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups, told you, he knows I'm his soulmate. He knows that. He always knew that. Ditto. But no, it's that fucking foolish fucking Genevieve Nadia and this fucking Queen of Wands and this King of Cups, man. They're so devilish. You can go to any other tarot reader, man. Same story. Same story everywhere. Why? Because we're energy. We all go for the same things, but deal things differently. But all energy, baby. Yeah, taking that leap of faith. He said, I just love her. Look at her taking that leap of faith. I just love her. Duh. I should have stayed and held her high. I should have... No, look at them doing this fucking... I don't know, maybe some sex magic thing with candles and all that. Ugh, I don't know how these people do it. You leave them spell work alone. Love spells are dangerous because you'll catch that person in this web for a while. All right? It depends on the power of someone's soul as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there was a secret decision. So there was a secret around this decision. Why it was a decision, but it was a decision was under deception. So when you play with spell work, all right, and spell magic or love spells for your decision to hold on to someone's soul in bound and all that, that energy has to go back somewhere. And now they're realizing they fucked up. And not just them, the selfish bastards. They're looking at their whole generation. So they're not cutting their generational curse. They're just keeping it going. And now they're under judgment. Judgment day is here, whether they like it or not, whether they believe in God or not. I don't care. I've saw spiritual prison. The last place you want to go is spiritual prison. So now someone's looking at a conversation, all right? Because maybe someone feels judged, okay, because of their decision when it comes to a love choice, all right? We're looking at love choices, all right? Someone's looking at their energy when it comes to maybe house 3, conversations. Maybe someone's connected, maybe to the intellect. It's the mental. Do you understand? This is more physical. It's now looking at more mental. So now someone's environment is in a very big conversation about someone's lover. Someone's lover, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, man. With a Cancer person. And what's behind the energy of the magical blessing of love? Demonic couple. Demonic fucking couple. Looking for Ace of Wands. Yeah, from a Leo person. What's behind the Ace of Cups? Leo. Her having a victory. Leo again. Having that strength to look at his soulmate. Because he under there he sees a very solid like promotion, investments. He's looking at an air sign person when it comes to career, but he's looking at, boy, 8 of Swords. It's self-imposed restriction, isolation, imprisonment, entrapment. When it comes to a very innocent air sign person in this bubble. But she burst it for you, look. She's not going to be entrapped for no fucking King of Cups and demonic fucking Queen of Wands woman. You're mad. Backstabbing people like a Gemini person, this Queen of Wands or this King of Cups. No, I don't think so. So the Queen of Swords said, I don't think so. I don't know who you are. Look at angels. Yeah, look. She's too fulfilled. Look at her soul family. They're all protecting her doorway. Very loyal. This could be Buddha. I see a dog sometimes. I wonder if my dog... It's my dog when I was little. When I was little, it was raining. It was raining. Oh my gosh. It was raining. All right. And my dad, we used to live on the 15th floor. Oh, it was horrible. One of the tallest blocks in our area. And when I was little, my dad made a little cupboard for the dog to stay in. So I used to play with the dog. And I don't like dogs anymore. Why? Because my dad took us out and it was raining and he didn't have the dog on the lead. And my dad picked me up in this rain and the dog was behind us and I lost him. His name was Prince. And maybe God's footprint, you know? And I've never liked dogs since. I lost my dog and I got bitten by a dog. So ever since I've been scared of dogs. But not anymore though. Because I met another new dog. He died a few weeks ago by a car accident. My neighbour's dog. Oh man, he was so beautiful. I think it was a French bulldog, I think. Oh, it was beautiful. He'll run up to me I said, no, Buddha, you know I don't like when you run like that. Calm yourself down, because he gets excited. And then he stops and he just comes up calmly and he smells me. And then if my door's open, sometimes we like the door open. Oh my gosh. When he comes from his house, he knows my door's open. He's like, he knows. He'll run it. You should see the speed. He comes running to my house and he hides under anything he can hide from his owner. He'll hide under the table, anywhere. Or he'll run upstairs, hiding because he wants to stay in my house. He was so cute, man. Oh, rest in peace, dude. I just went off on one, didn't I? So you look at the happiness leg of a Leo person. Yeah. Oh, bless him. Oh, I see you in my dreams sometimes. Yeah, I see you in my dreams sometimes. I knew it. Because I'm an alchemist, innit? Oh, Buddha. Oh, bless him. Bless him. Oh, he just put a smile on my face. Oh, he's so cute, man. The way he used to be with me, man. I'm sure dogs are so intuitive. Because my neighbour had a different dog. And it's like every time he knew his owner's coming, he used to just act kind of different. Like he just always knew. Emperor. So we think about the Emperor and his emotions. Maybe he's using his emotions to make major shifts, all right? Because maybe he was more focused on his childhood wounds or feeling unloved. And maybe because he's so busy, he doesn't really focus on his own healing. Because more time, the Emperor is very generous to a fault. He needs to stop that. He needs to walk away. Walk away. He's looking back at Aquarius person anyway. He's like he wants to circle back with a different perspective. Or maybe he was waiting for Aquarius person to have a different perspective about him, because when he first left, he used to always ask in my dream, did you really love me? Did you? When he done Gladiator, came into my dream and said, have you seen me? And I said, no. When I wake up, I'll have a look. And I went on his Twitter. He looked banging. He always looks amazing. I said, why do you always try to impress me? I'm impressed already. You know? I wish I called him that day. But I didn't. I just looked. I said, how beautiful are you? I just kept my day moving. I just kept moving. I was so busy. I was just too busy studying, trying to create a career, trying to like look after the children. I don't really look outside of myself, away from the home like that. So when we first met, it was so hard to go on dates with him sometimes. Because I'm used to like my home life first. Like when we met after a casting again, after the restaurant, you know. It's like, he called me and said, I need to see you. And I said, me as well. And he's like, well, you got like, I'm in Camden. I said, well, I'm at home. On my way, just got to the train station. I should have went. But I didn't. I was like, I've really got to look on the children. I just couldn't go. I'm just mum first, I guess. And don't blame yourself for that, no. I always put my children first. Everyone knows what I'm like. I don't care who you are. You could be anyone, I don't care. My children come first, boy. I don't care who the fuck you are, mate. All right? If you're not in my household, oh well. So you can't challenge. Ooh. This King of Cups is passionate, boy. He's too promiscuous. He brings challenges, rivals. Maybe these two are players, man. And it's secretly, they're just like, yeah, I want to get that one, innit? Can you get it? Well, I can. No, you can't. Well, let's try, innit? And maybe they're fighting off this earth sign person or this Queen of Wands. I don't know, boy, but you need to forget that, bro. Because that King of Wands, King of Cups over there, challenge, rivals, obstacles, that's his insight. Now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. It's about this house. Something about this house. Stability, security. I went into my dream once. When I saw Adiwali passed out, I said, whoa, your house is amazing. I was like, whoa. I was just looking around. But it was like the curtains were closed. Too much secrets in that house. They're doing something in that house. It's like they're leaving objects in that house to bound into the devil. You know when they do them rituals and they put them things on the people's mattress and everything there? I don't know, man. But we're looking at adventure though. Ugh, one weekend, no, we're not. He said, no, I'm not. I'm moving away from that fucking idiot. I'm looking at my own soul of myself when it comes to my wife on the internet. He said, my wife is killing it on the internet, man. Hey, my wife, my spiritual wife, she's killing it. I don't care about no damn earth sign and no fucking King of Cups. That's their problem. If that's their desire to be together, I don't care. He said, I don't care. I don't care. I'm the emperor. I'm looking at reunion, man. I understand I got to balance my emotions because as a third-party person, I got to walk away from for my own happiness. I understand I'm on a karmic lesson because the way I treated my wife when I left her without no closure. I get it. And I love the Aquarius person. I don't need the cards, man. I know what this empress thinks about. Because I know him. So he's balancing his emotions. Looking at a 3 of Cups, maybe. Maybe he's looking at his friendship group, maybe. All right, when it comes to like his friendships, his relationships, when it comes to his cycle on his pathway of friendships. Remember, 1, 2, 3. 3 cups is about relationships, about friendships, celebrations. Or is it your cycle of support? Emotionally, not there. Emotionally, not supporting this masculine because they want him to stay in that energy of feeling unloved because that's what he went through as a child when it comes to his foundation. So now we're looking at a pathway of angels leading this masculine. So now you look at the angels, all right? The angels of inspiration, earth angels. Remember, all the earth angels, all right? It's like the Aries, the Taurus, the Cancers, the Virgos, the Scorpios, all right? The Pisces, the Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, Leo, and Gemini. All right, that's the 12 juries. Just what I understand, I heard England getting rid of some of their cases to be under jury. They're getting rid of the 12 juries, only for major cases. I'm telling you, they're trying to fuck up God's spirituality. Where do you think they got the law from? Land of the law. They got it from spiritual law. The 12 juries are the 12 star signs, my darlings. The 12 angels. Some of you are bad and some of you ain't. Some of you are upright King of Cups and some of you are upside down fucking King of Cups. So now look at Aquarius. Yay! The star is in you, collective. You are my inspiration like I am yours. Balance. You inspire me and I inspire you. Remember, a teacher is a student and a student is a teacher. If you agree with me, let's press like, let's press subscribe. If not, just keep your ass healing. Who cares? Just keep healing. I don't care. All I care about is you healing. All right? Because I believe in you. I believe you can heal from your sorrows, your darkness. I believe you can heal from your stress, your depressions. I believe in you, collective, on your pathway. I do. I really, really do. So you got maybe Aquarius on their pathway. I told you he keeps going through this door to go to Aquarius person. Every time he goes on a routine, when he goes on a trip, when he goes anywhere to do any fucking with any other girl, I'm telling you, my emperor, he does not fuck anyone with his soul. He comes to me. Aquarius. So now you're looking at healing, inspiration. He keeps looking back. See the emperor? There you go. Told you, he keeps looking back at Aquarius person that they thought she couldn't see. Because they didn't tell the truth about this 2 o'clock. Her hands might be tied because she's busy. But she walks with what? Her intuition. Her intuition, she was guided. A Aquarius person to come to calm water. She's come to recognition with the King of Wands. I told you. The King of Wands, Adiwali, he's looking at this betrayal with his friendship group when it comes to planting their foundation for Earth sign person. But he's looking at a letter though from the Empress. Somebody wanted to block the Empress, a Taurus person behind my back. Because they were being sneaky. They were researching about my projects. But now they see for real the lion and the lioness. And he wanted a Leo person to sit in regret. That was their desire. To make him feel unloved. They're just a horrible, wicked piece of... La 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 la. Oh, V, your mouth needs washing out with soap. Sometimes we're healing. We're trying to heal, my darling. But when you do the duppy in Jamaica, they say you must the duppy not for frighten. The duppy not all for frighten. And when you see the duppy, you have to tell it for fuck off, Bridget. I ain't scared of you, bitch. Simple. And when the duppy goes, you go back to healing. Because they were healed. Then they had to come off of the fucking healing gap and sort out these promiscuous fucking arseholes. Now we're going back onto healing. Why? Because Aquarius person is balanced. He wants to balance out with Aquarius person. 2 star seeds. Hey! Star seeds. 2 star seeds wired together. So trust me, they're wired together. Now they got different perspectives. Not no voodoo, voodoo, doo-doo. These two are just from a past life. They just can't get enough of each other. They've been in love from the moment they saw each other. The first lifetime and every lifetime, they go looking for each other, especially the emperor. The emperor always looks for his empress every lifetime. This is probably why she looks a little bit... No, don't insult me. That's why she could actually come across cutting her hair to look a little bit like me. Because maybe he's looking for that star. Maybe she was a star. I don't know. There's some kind of resemblance. He sees her in me, but it's not me. It's a fake me. It's fake. Told you, with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, he wants to work with a Aquarius person. He thinks they're both star seeds. The Emperor. A Leo, Sagittarius person. Aries person. He's looking at maybe conversation when it comes to this Sagittarius person, when there are reasons and logic behind a relationship. Maybe he's communicating that, and he's allowing to show that he is part of the justice system. He is actual spiritual royalty. He's the greatest spiritual warrior of all time with Aquarius person. So now someone's been judged a Sagittarius person, because now the Emperor understands he has a calling to get his Pussy Clark back. That's probably why he studied law. Get your Pussy Clark back to your spiritual fucking chair. Judgment Day is here. He is the scale. He is the heart, and I'm the feather. Because the feather brings messages to the heart. Because the heart, the seat of the soul. So now he understands his purpose in life. He's a royalty when it comes to spirituality. And it's Queen of Wands. With a Cancer person, you're under judgment, my friend. Your heart's been weighed. With who? With who? Queen of fucking Pentacles. Genevieve, Nadia. You're all being fucking weighed, bitch. Especially you, Miss Queen of fucking Pentacles. In regret now, that was her desire. She was working with the King of Cups, told you. To plant this fucking foundation. She's a weak ass fucking fake ass bitch. Karmic. With her decisions. She brought delays. That is divided loyalty. Because she had no loyalty. She was loyal to King of Cups. So she had a choice of two. She was multitasking, weighing up her options, you see. Oh yeah, she was. Because she saw like there was time to compromise, to make a decision, stagnation, delays. So she went promiscuity all the time for adventure of a King of Cups. Oh yeah. Relying on it, was you? On this unrequited love. That's why she walked away. She acted like she walked away from a King of Cups, but she wasn't. She was fucking King of Cups. Maybe he's seeing this fire sign woman, and now there's going to be heat. While my masculine's gone, they'll be arguing amongst each other. Why? Because the Queen of Cups was fucking the Queen of Wands' friend, husband, who knows? So the Emperor said, bye people, you're too fucking immature. Now I understand why I was fucking this bitch, or I wouldn't have fucked in the first place. He told me in my dream he would never have done it in the first place. I know my masculine, that's not his type. Halle Berry's his type. Short hair, that's why she cut her hair short. Genevieve Nigel is desperate. Desperate. Told you, she's desperate. Taurus person's desperate for a Leo. Why? Because he helps with her finances, because she can't get it from his King of Cups. But she wants the King of Cups. But he's with a fucking fire sign person, so they're all fucking. They're all fucking. Romance, fucking, unrequited love. Dirty, baggy, everywhere. Told you, because she wants what? Entrapment. Looking at these, thinking about these options when it comes to fine at any cost. When it comes to a Leo person against a Two of Cups. She's wicked, man. She's fucking evil, man. She's a dirty, promiscuous person. She's been fucking this King of Cups all this time, going adventure. She built a foundation with him. Look at her. She put a lot of money in the foundation for her and King of Cups. Look at her. She was looking at ground shit behind the Queen of Wands' back. It was a routine, by the way. A romantic routine, traveling. Oh, yeah. We got this insight. So now this masculine has to balance his emotions. Because he went to a Three of Cups. Genevieve, Adiwali, King of Cups. Oh yeah, forgot. Fuck the Queen of Wands. They was looking at Eight of Cups. Looking, Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups. He's got to walk away from these two people. He's got to walk away. There's no emotions. These two don't have no emotions for this masculine. None. Never did, never will. There's nothing you can do. So now the fear is walking away. To me, the fear is fucking staying there. I prefer to go into the unknown. Am I going to go, all right, and travel over 2 mountains in my mind, or is it a lie? Is it 1 mountain? Who knows? You don't know until you fucking keep walking. How are you going to know? So now you just got to keep walking. Do your own self-analyzation and your own reflection. Because now someone wants to walk away from a secret. Too many secret rituals. Too many cults. Too many partitioners. Too many bullshit going on. Against God's wishes. But these people don't believe in God. So now look at the routine of a backstabbing Genevieve Nadia, a Queen of Pentacles, or a businesswoman you're dealing with. Backstabbing little bitch when it comes to maybe a Gemini person or her mouthpiece. This is why in a dream last week, hey, she trying to come near me. She was like 4 rows away on a chair. You see her mouth, my leg, in Genevieve's mouth. She won't be speaking soon. She won't be. When it comes to romances, that's how she gets projects. By stabbing people behind their back, doing underhanded behavior, sinking people's shits with her mouthpiece. Yeah, and for you, Queen of Wands, don't think you're any fucking better. Alright? Helping people that don't like you. Never mind. And you gave her what? Witch spells and shit. Fucking idiot. So you're looking at maybe pages, messages, backstabbing for projects, you see, to plant someone's foundation. So you're looking at a new foundation, aren't we, my darling? Alright? So now you've seen dark times with this fucking Queen of Pentacles. Use your intuition. Learn from this whore. Go forward. New horizon. The feet is stuck with this Queen of Pentacles. But the head, I told you, the head. He's thinking, fuck. My soul never fucks this bitch. Never has, never will. It's his shell. Because every time he betrays me around this bitch, but when it comes to sex and romance, she's romancing his shell. Alright? Because his soul, like I said, always runs to me for his balance and his fucking healing. 2 star seeds. Keep playing with me, Genevieve Nadia. Because I know your pum-pum don't get washed, because this devil is always around you, my friend. So I know you don't bathe. Don't let me tell people what your hygiene's like. Don't let me tell you. Or the King of Wands can tell people, because he's the one who fucked your pum-pum. Don't get me started, my girl. Karmic. Backstabbing people for an entrapment for a King of Wands. Aquarius person comes to calmer waters, or maybe this King of Wands, look at this entrapment. He's trying to keep this safe from Aquarius person, but he's thinking about Aquarius person comes to calmer waters, and he's looking at coming forward with victories, because now he's tying up 1 or 2 loose ends, because now he's looking at soul worlds, man. 2 of Cups, under a fucking battle, because of this big pussy Genevieve Nadia. All she loves is her car. Look at her, hypocrite, in her car. But she's doing, is it Algarup, whatever her name is. But I don't need no man. Driving in her car. I don't need no man. Don't you lie, you see? She need every man between them, the leg there. Let me tell you something. This star, her legs is always open, my friend. How do you think she gets fucking creative ideas? Through romances, her legs is always open. We're talking about a high-class prostitute that wants to act like she's a superstar. But she's not. Her secret's coming out. What keeps her in that superstar position? All right, she goes around in the art industry and she fucks beer man. And she wires money from these stars to create entrapments. Yeah, she spends a lot of money on fucking partitioners. Yeah, this is why you always hear a man say, oh yeah, I regret not marrying Genevieve. Then you got another one. Yeah, I want to fuck Genevieve, but she needs on my son. Every man talks about fucking this bitch in the paper. No one talks about how creative she is though. Do you realise that? No one talks about her good businesses. No one talks about that. Everyone talks about her age, her body, or fucking her. Men want to marry it. Why? Because she spiked them. They're going to wonder why I want this attachment. Because she spiked them to stay in these movies. There you go. Ace of Cups. Someone's in love with a Aquarius person when it comes to the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Blessing. This is the cup that's handed to God, from God to you. Love. Handed from love to love, so you can get to the world to present love, right? Because what are we? We are love. We're born to love. You are the Holy Grail. You are a blessing collector when it comes to your own Holy Grail. Don't ever let no one tell you anything, all right? You are love, and I love you. Loving you is loving me. Loving me is loving you, okay? Because love is the biggest element you can ever have. Love conquers anything and everything, all right? Because love starts from self first, okay? Loving self, loving beings, loving planet, loving God, all right? And loving... Remember, there's only one planet, you know. Only one planet. So when you destroy the planet with your energy by not healing, remember, with energy, that's what creates earthquakes and blah, blah, blah. It's our energy as well, you know, all right? And what we put into the universe. We got one planet. One. Right. Now, the planet can do without you. But can you do without the planet? Think, people, because you're not thinking. You've got to come with a bigger perspective. Your narrow minds are way too narrow. Because I don't know where you lot think you're going to Mars or the stars, the planet. You follow fucking Elon Musk and them people there. You keep doing that. Because while they're mashing up this earth, you know, they haven't even got anything prepared on the other side. And even if you were going to the moon, maybe we want to get rid of the moon. Why? Because we've got too many secret bitches, because the moon represents the woman. Maybe God wants to get rid of the moon anyway and only concentrate on the star and the sun. Because why? Because when we got darkness, we gave you lot darkness to rest. And what did you lot do? Use the darkness for what? With your dark entities. So now maybe the brighter the day, the better. Maybe we'll not have no darkness no more. Oh yeah, you just sleep naturally by your energy. That's why some people won't be able to handle the new life, because it may not be no darkness no more. Pure fucking light. So how is Genevieve going to hide and lie when everything's out in the open? When you've got to use your intuition, especially. Remember, the intuition is the light. There you go. So maybe we want to get rid of the moon anyway. So we don't have no more fucking moon bitches. But the moon represents what? The feminine. Moon cycle. That's why you have my cycles, my menstruals. You know, men on pause, menopause, then fuck too much, man too much. That's why you got menopause. Men on pause, on a fuck too much. That's why some women can have babies on the 80, 90, they ain't even hit the menopause yet. Why can they don't hit that much man for go upon pause? I don't need to go upon no menopause. Man has been on pause for 13 years, my friend. Menopause, I got hit this or one, yes, so why? Because you're nearly 50. Menopause is a granny, man. Go look upon your granny call, Miss Genevieve Nadia, Miss Granny call. Miss Pinky, room for rent, reply within. When I move out, Genevieve moving. Why? I'm in a business boat, you in a bitchin'. No, sorry. Your decisions made yourself feel unloved with your lovers. And maybe someone feels unloved, maybe a Leo person. Or maybe he feels this regret. Or maybe, no, I don't feel unloved by Addy. I don't care. You got to have a different perspective about your juggling anyway. I don't feel loved by him. No, I don't. I'm disappointed. I don't. The thing that he so does for me. Nah, I don't believe him. I don't need to. His soul tells me enough, man. He just looks stupid. No, he doesn't. It's these lot, man. I feel sorry for him. At the same time, I just want to punch him in his head. I really do. Not like punch. Yeah, punch him in his fucking head. And then make up later. No, because he needs to be told off. He can't just come in here willy-nilly. No, he can't just come into my house, drive to my house, and say, hi, darling. I don't think so. Not like this Queen of Wands skirting around my house because she wants some fucking house. I don't understand you people and your judgments, man. Your decisions are just not it. Your decisions about stability, houses, moving around, circling around people's community. Maybe she lives near my community. I don't know. I don't care. Because she knows she can't face me. Why? Because she would have got punched up a long time. This is why they do things in the dark for the last 5 years, 4 years. I don't care. Cancer again, moving around. Told you, she's probably moving around my area. She lives near my area. She does some skirting around my area. Do you understand? And when I find out who she is, I'm not going out to find no one, bro. I'm not wasting my fucking intuition for these arseholes. Do you understand? No, you come to me, I'll punch in your face, Miss Queen of Wands. I'm scared of you. Oh, please. You're scared of your own self. Why? Because you got to look at your decision. You got to look at God now. Now, we are stable. We are human. A soul having a human experience. And somebody will be getting a letter soon from the postman. You could be wearing a red shirt. You could be waiting for a letter to go through the door. Maybe you might get a letter about a lawsuit. Now someone maybe have to start splitting when it comes to maybe a real estate or a house with a cancer person. For me, if I was her, cancer ain't leaving me fuck all. Trust me. That's what you did. You're mad. You're crazy. See those signatures? I'll get you to sign that paper. For lying, stealing, cheating. You're lucky Daddy Wally's not around me. Because I would have got that King of Cups. I don't care who. He could be big, small, back. I don't give a shit. I'll be forcing his hand. You're going to sign every single motherfucking paper back. I don't care who you are, my friend. And I think that's their problem. They're not used to hearing people tell the truth. They're so used to being this fake superstars that everyone says, yeah, people pleasing, barking up the wrong tree. They're not used to women like me telling you, fuck off. No. King Cuts probably goes around to Genevieve. Oh, let me pinch your pom-pom. Oh, go on then, but give me a bike. You understand? That's not me, my friend. So you scan around my environment, Cancer, to try and get my attention away from Addy Wally. You got everything coming. I keep telling you, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. It's never going to work. Never going to work. So now they're saying it's Queen of Pentacles when it comes to her foundation, lying in this house, environment, and the community. Lying, stealing, cheating, sneaking around, acting like a friend, building tents when maybe outside looks like a home to you. All right, or a house. No, it's a tent inside because she's not staying. She's only staying there to lie, to steal, to cheat, and sneak around, acting like some friend. All right? And she's very promiscuous for King of Cups. Very promiscuous for King of Cups. They're building... Women blood clot, tell ya! No one can't tell me nothing. This woman is fucking demonic. Demonic. No one can't tell me nothing. Told you. King of Cups and the Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles came into the tower, man. Into the Emperor's Holy Grail and fucked it up. Because why? They tried to take his intuition away so he can build on the demonic energy. Demonic, man. Demonic motherfucking whore. Genevieve Nadia that done Lionheart in Nigeria. She's very demonic. Very demonic woman. Don't listen to that woman. She does fucking partitioners, man. She does rituals. She does cults. She's a demon. And now she's going to be judged. So go within, write your dreams down, and come inside the spiritual court and watch them be judged. Because of what they did, these three. 1, 2, 3. When it comes to God's happily ever after. When it comes to God's blessing of 2 of Cups. To become a family of soul family. Because you can't get any happier than that. These people are not happy. They're happy haters. Jealous. So until I see that bitch's face in that paper for the right things, which is the truth, that she's a murderer, I'm never going to stop. Someone regrets, Cancer person regrets, maybe, because now he understands that desire, she's going to stab you in the back. You was in a required love as well, Cancer. Shame, bitch. Serves you right. Next time, keep out of people's business. Serves you right. But you look at your friend, Addy Wally, maybe a family friend or something go on, with a Queen of Cups, Genevieve Nadia for contracts, partnerships, might be her pimp. Take it as it resonates. But what came out of this fucking promiscuous shit between them two fucking is the idea, go and be promiscuous. Go and do this romantic to a fucking emperor. Addy Wally. It came from these two fucking. They came up with a stupid idea because they found out about messages. Now they want to backstab by using unrequited love. So these two were in bed, pillow talking about ideas like they're Bonnie and Clyde. Devil, demonic couple. Very fucking demonic. And it looked like she's going to get a paper. Because he was probably living with this one. And now they're wounded, Sagittarius person. Wounded now. Promiscuity, there you go. Told you, promiscuity. Promiscuity, all for a Wheel of Fortune, coming from this masculine and running back to their foundation that had a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. And after that, they build their fake foundation. After when me and Addy's gone, she's going to stab him in the back, start working for that desire on something else now. A different lover. You don't know this woman, man. She thinks she's smart, man. No, she's not. She's not. She's heartbroken. Good. Good. And I hope it goes into pieces, Genevieve Nadia. And all you other karmas that don't have to fucking behave yourself, or any other businesswoman, or any other creative woman that thinks she's a bad girl, go sit down and go find God in your whatever. I was going to be rude. Masculine's been guided. this divine masculine, he needs to go into healing that pathway. He's going to heal his 5 after his decision. Because he thought maybe happily ever after 5, 5, 10 of cups. No. 5, 5. They had no emotion. It's her. Played on his abandonmentship issues. Because she wanted to be a star on his pathway to fame with a lover. But she was thinking more of a King of Cups. So now Taurus is under judgment because you was not called. You went against God. Because she asked me in my dream, is God real? I said, you're not allowed to question about God because you stole from Adiwali, Ekiniwa, Abachi. Remember, we're all energy. We'll go through the same things at different times, my darlings, all right? We just do things differently at different times, but we're energy, all right? Now someone's looking at a lover, talking about a lover. When it comes to maybe an Aquarius person, a Libra person, want to work with when it comes to legacy, leaving a legacy. But maybe they feel because of their decision, they'll be rejected. But Chris person, she will never reject Adiwali. No matter what she says in her email. No matter what I'm saying, don't talk to me. Yeah, I cuss him every day, people. Yeah, I do. He probably shares something in my emails as well. He probably will. He probably want to be like, yeah, she's nasty. Her mouth is disgusting. And it is disgusting. He can show you. I don't care. He will tell you this is what she said to me. She's got no fucking behaviour. Especially when I was down. No, she don't. But I don't blame her. Because I fucking stabbed her in the back. I don't give a shit. But I love her. She loves me. Whoever doesn't like it, oh well, that's the way we are. That's just where we are, all right? We're going into healing, wish fulfillment. I told you, I've always been his wish fulfillment. I've always been his wish fulfillment. He's always wanted to balance things out with me. He's always wanted to heal things with me. But it was delays because he had to bring a different perspective to the rest of the community. Maybe that Queen of Wands as well, about this house, about stability, about people creeping. And now maybe he's Queen of Wands, you're up worried now because this Emperor's taking a leap of faith before he'll stay in depression. He thought he'll be in his negative mind. No, you are. Sagittarius, you're wounded. Do I care? No, I don't. No, I don't. There you go. King of Swords said, me neither. King of Swords, man. You and this fucking woman said, no, neither do I. I don't give a fuck about you either, bitch. You can stay in your fucking anxiety. You stab me in the back. I don't like you, but I'm a curse. Yeah, and I believe she's the Empress. Aquarius person is the Empress, being guided by God. Being guided by God, man. Yes, she said, don't forget about me, boy. I can't stand the bitch. Now, maybe this could be also not just her living partner, whatever. You could also look at God. And or someone's a mentor when it comes to maybe a lawyer or a detective, because now you've got justice, isn't it? Someone's getting a paper of a lawsuit. Someone's been detected though, and they're worried. They're worried about their pentacles. They're so shameful they can't turn around because it all belongs to the 2 star seeds. They can't turn around. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing when their community, especially when their community loves God, regardless how they fucking embrace God. You understand? Whether it's in church, temple, outside, wherever. When they find out these godly people, there's a lot of people, whether they find God in the right way or not, people still have that belief in God, innit? These 2 can't handle what's going on in the future. You're mad. I tried to dictate Adiwali. You're mad. Hey, yo, listen. Adventure done. Trust me. Community's going to find out what they did, man. Now you look at the Emperor and the Empress. Going against these demonic people, man. Cheer them. Told you, them 2 were fucking, man. And came out with a dumb... You know when you're talking to DJ Pillow and DJ Quilt, but you're not at school, you had the dumb DJ Pillow, dumb DJ Quilt, come out with some unrequited love. Imagine that. That's when you know she's a high-class prostitute. And I told you in the beginning, like, that's her pimp, bro. Whoever this fucking King of Cups is, that's her pimp. That's her pimp, man. I don't know how you can make a woman go off like that. That's nasty. They thought nobody would know. Now there's shame. 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 How this even all came about for money. For money. Shame, boy. Look at them compromise. Look at them fighting. 2 women and a man now. It's going to be a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles over this King of Cups. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Demonic woman. Let me tell you. 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 Commitment. Obstruction. They had a contract together to get this masculine. King of Cups is looking at this commitment when it comes to unrequited love. Yeah, he was angry. But you fucking sent the bitch out there as well, my friend. And she was coming back giving you contracts and stuff. She was copying people's ideas that came from an Aquarius person. They're backstabbing as King of Swords as well. It's wrong, man. It's wrong. Taking someone's original idea. Told you, it originated from these two. What I'm tell you, when it comes to creativity, when it comes to fertility, yeah. Yes, Genevieve, Nadia, we are here, everything. Yep. So now we're looking at promise. Looking at a promise, man. Of a turning point. Walking away. Told you, I promised, man. Told you the soul. Every time this masculine goes on fuck this woman or goes on tricks, no matter what he does intimate, that soul runs, boy. Told you, promise, I'm running. Don't care. He doesn't. She deals with his shell. The soul comes to me. Trust me. Trust me. It comes to me. For healing, for inspiration and love. I told you, promise. He always does. So no matter what these people are doing, his soul's too powerful. He always comes to me. Every time they want to do some fuckery, he runs to me. He runs to me. So we're always 10,000 years ahead of them. So they can keep trying, little Satans. Satan's daughter, man. Genevieve Nadia, devil's pick me. Now we're looking at healing, the star, inspiration on their part. What am I tell you? Told you, every time they do rituals on this masculine, he runs to me. I've seen him many places in his times as well. Forgot he came and lied. He lays on top of me, and that's when I know. Oh gosh, Baba took another drink or food today. I know it. Please don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. I'm healing. We believe in God. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. He's healing. From this ceremony. He sees Aquarius as a mystery. But every time I saw them take him in this room, different rooms, and there was like bodies of dark entities around his body, pulling him in places he didn't want to go. He didn't want to go, but he had to fight. Times they'd be holding me not to go near him, and I'm fighting, and I'm shouting. There's one time I said something about October 27, no, December, something like that. I've seen him fight. He just fights, man. It's time for him to heal now. He feels this loss when it comes to a Aquarius person because of this ritual. But we're going to live and we're going to learn. Somebody wanted overindulgence. Sorry. He's trying to heal from a loss, from his ideas, you know, of confinement. Someone wanted an accident because he was doing overindulgence. But we're going to live and we're going to learn. We're going to live and we're going to learn. It's not easy watching someone like that all the time, you know. There's nothing you can really do about it apart from tell your truth and allow the universe, allow it to unfold for you in balance, fairness and truth, you know. The truth will be set free. It will set us free. We're looking at the universe helping us to balance things out. Because God woke me up, and God would never leave me by myself. And this is why Noah Addy will beat this. Because God never fails. The devil fails, never God, okay? And this is why I believe we'll be okay. Just memories to heal from, just memories. He thinks that Chris is a sweetheart. I think he's a sweetheart too. It's going to take time to heal, I get it. We have a different perspective about starseed, 2 starseeds in love, I get it. It's about unconditional love. It's about the beloved. It's about our soul baby. It's about the purity of balancing, because you are a star collective. Don't let anyone ever bring you that imbalance, make you ever think that you're not a star because you're not famous. The star's in you, right? So now they're going to get a lawsuit for this natural, or this disaster, a risk they took for a disaster. Now they're frustrated when it comes to surviving this wind, because now they don't want this sweetheart to be together, these 2 star seeds, you know, because these famous people doing rituals. And now Queen of Pentacles is in depression because of her desires with this King of Cups. Now she's in paranoia because you know she's the devil's child. You didn't complete the devil's task, so now you got to meet the devil. You got to give the devil something, a bit of her. Not anyone else but her. So now she's got to face the devil by herself. Like we all got to face God by ourselves when Judgment Day comes. We've been putting our PhDs for God to judge us for our behaviour of how we stood in his woman's belly. Because Earth School, Mother Earth is like his wife, isn't it? She's pregnant with us in there. And some sperms ain't going to make it to her birth, you know. She's having many babies. Quadruples, you know. And so now we saw these dark entities. We're going to learn from it. We saw a new horizon. So now we're relying on the routine of like a spiritual romantic journey with a 5 sign person, air sign person. We're using the intuition of love, God mostly, to bring a new horizon. Daydream, satisfaction, comfortability. So this earth signs in paranoia because she understands now the dreamer is the original creator, fertilities, innovations, satisfaction, comfortabilities. The dreamer saw what this Queen of Pentacles did, and now she's in paranoia. She sees the devil. I see God. She said in my dream, is God real? Real, organic. So you're not allowed to ask because you stole from Adiwali Kinrabadi, the Emperor, for a Wheel of Fortune. You're his karmic, not his destiny, and you knew that. And you bullied your way through. Now he has to walk away. I had a dream. He had to walk away from his Queen of Pentacles because she's an embarrassment. People are gossiping about her unwillingness to change from being a practitioner, doing rituals, cults, secrets, spiking people's drinks. To complete her goals. Maybe someone migrated, travelled in this pathway. Now they regret being around this decision when it comes to desire of someone's emotions. Scorpio person. There was too many secret competitions, rivals, fixated in jealousy, possessiveness for resources. They were doing chemistry on this masculine. Now someone's exploring a detective. Because someone thinks an Aquarius person is a gift. But whatever gifts this Queen of Pentacles gave, you got to get rid of it. It's got voodoo magic on it. Bully, embarrassment, wanting gifts, promotions, delight of the devil's energy, gold or diamonds. Instead of being good, God has asked to be good. G-O-O-D, take the extra O out. What do you have? God. God is unconditional love. God is love. God is purity, transparency for us to see, because Selassie I is the eye that sees beyond any depression, anxiety, sees beyond any ritual, any partitioner. So now they're having a different perspective. The sweethearts, the two star seeds, 1, 2, hangman, 2 hangmans for 2 star seeds, unconditional love, Aquarius person, and a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person, or for some of you, a Pisces person, for a Gemini masculine person, or a Cancer person. Take it as it resonates. Bribery, different perspective about bribe prices, maybe temptations from the devil. Maybe somebody wants to bribe this starseed, Aquarius person. She'll tell you can go jump on your fucking mum or your dad's cock, Genevieve Nadia, or maybe this King of Cups. In my dreams, came in my dreams, said, I love the way you write. Can I work with you? Are you fucking mad? You can come with £1 billion. I'll tell Stowe, sit on it. Sit on it. I would never work with Genevieve Nadia or this King of Cups or this Queen of Wands. Never. Anyone that goes against God, it comes from your energy, your actions and intentions. I don't fuck with you. Everyone knows in my community, I'm very blunt. You don't behave yourself, I don't fuck with you. I don't care. I'm trying to heal myself. I believe perfection within. I'm not like these buffoons, perfection outside of themselves. I need a big house. I need a Jeep. I need famous people. I need this to make myself look abundant. Everyone look at me in my community. I'm the best. No, bro. I believe in perfection within, and it comes from self-love. I'm going to be writing a book about self-love. And this is why this bitch came into this community with a Cancer person, because that's what they wanted. That deal. Because I heard it's going to be the best read book to mankind. Oh, yeah, I did. And Genevieve Nadia tried to steal my book. Why? Because Richard Pryor came in my dream and told me that. I saw every single detail. So this is why this Genevieve Nadia tried to steal my book about self-love. Downloaded by God. So now Genevieve Nadia needs to go and take her curse and go and stick up your mouth, pussy-o. You hear me? Keep trying me. Cursing. That's her blessing. Her and his Queen of Wands creating curses. Using their money for partitioners. Going around fucking different men. They can buy what? Partitioners. Stupid bitches. In their community. Stupid bitches. Now she's in Fright Night. Fright Night. What goes around comes around, baby. Now someone thinks this earth sign person, they're going to be dreaming about it. A whole community of people's having dreams about a bully versus a gifted person. Ooh, baby. The community saw it now. Write your dreams down, people, and you can see exactly what this Genevieve Nadia done, or any other creative woman in your environment, or at work, or in your bed, or a businesswoman. Write it down, Bobs. Write it down. So now, like we said before, when my husband leaves this trash bag and the rest of his fucking stupid dumbass friends, Genevieve Nadia will be arguing with his Queen of Wands. Why? Because he was fucking a King of Cups. in their house, in their environment, in their bed. There you go. So now that's what she's thinking about. Or maybe this King of Swords, another one, is maybe thinking about, he's got this fire sign and a water sign to deal with. And Genevieve has got a Queen of Wands and a King of Cups to think about. So there's King of Cups, he's got Genevieve, and there's King of Wands, and there's King of Swords. He's got this Queen of Wands, another woman, and a Queen of Cups. And then there's Adewale. I ain't arguing with no Genevieve. You're mad. She's already cursed already. I don't need to argue with him. Actually, no, I am going to argue with him. How dare you? That's me in his head. How fucking dare you? 2 days ago. Put me in a situation now the fucking bitch wants me dead because of you and your sausage. But I get it though. It's greed, isn't it? Now he's in his pride. Now he's in regret. Yeah, pride now. Yeah, buy price now. Yes, you know your pride. Don't worry about it. He knows he's in trouble anyway. Reconciliation, people. Look at reconciliation, look at agreements, alright? We look at consideration. Maybe this King of Swords having consideration. He said, you better stop shuffling here, my voice. Good. For who? He said, for who? I wonder who this King of Swords is, man. He's funny. No, I reckon he's going to find it the most funniest when he leaves this woman and he kind of like heals. I think this King of Swords, yeah, when it comes to this Queen of Wands, to bring in his healing, I think he's deep down, I think he could be a good comedian. He could be a comedian. Or vice versa. He could be one. No, he said, don't piss me about. He said, no. This Queen of Wands is not it. Separation. Separation. You need to walk away from his Queen of Pentacles and his King of Cups. She's looking at work. He's looking in, I don't know, in the middle of nowhere. Collaboration. You've got to walk away. People start having dreams anyway. A team of people, a unity of people are now getting downloads in their dreams on a routine basis. And all their feet is looking at her. And then they're saying, wow, is that how she is? People that walk with her are thinking about this. People, especially in their environment, at least within their immediate environment, at least 13 people have dreamt this already. So they're not going to get away with it. They're pointing at her as a bully. A bully. They think she's a bully and an embarrassment. And then at work, this could be work, about 13 people in the environment at work. But in their environment, in the community, it's blown. The dream's out, man. If I dreamt it, and I've never, ever met this Genevieve Nugget before in my life. Imagine how much people in their immediate family, friends, and environment have seen it. That's how I know these people are dumb as fuck. Because if I saw it, I'm not the only one. You know what it was? You know what made their distraction? Because they heard I've got the best book read to mankind, me and Adewale has. And that's why they got to compilation. They didn't hear or understand. I'm not the only dreamer that saw this, you fucking idiot. Now she's in paranoia because she knows her community, in her community and work is getting downloads. Now the bully is heartbroken. Good. Promiscuity, man. They say she's a fucking high-class prostitute. She's an embarrassment. They're gossiping about her unwillingness. Told you she went in entrapment for the emperor. Entrapment. That's what she went. Now she's heartbroken because she went in with her pom-pom. They're saying you're a dirty, stinking slag. And he was unwilling to change even when Aquarius said stop. Before people find out, let's stop. No, you went online and they're going to see online. Oh my, because you know modern day today. People online, they're like fucking modern day detectives. They're like modern day detectives. They're going to be adding 2 things. Right, and that's what you said. Trust me, people in dreams alone are seeing this bully. This bully did entrapment, victim, luring. Now she's going to be like a bull in a china shop. Yeah, crying like a fucking big victim in a china shop. Why? Because she wanted an unalivement. I dreamt it, bro. I want Genevieve to go down for attempted murder. I don't care what anyone fucking says. Write your dreams down, people, man. See the truth for yourself. See the truth for yourself. She's an embarrassment. Having this fucking Scorpio. Embarrassment, man. Told you. The team wants her alone. That feeling. A team of people want this person alone now. They're going to see it. This team of people seeing it. When they're alone in their bed, they're seeing in dreams what this businesswoman did. And Genevieve Nadia, what she did. With who? A Cancer person and this Queen of Wands. It could be like, this is also represents not just teamwork. It represents a place of worship as well. A place of worship as well. They're in trouble, man. So they can blame everybody else. No. You are a bull in a china shop running out like a victim. We're not doing that. We saw what you did for overindulgence. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. She wanted gifts. She likes being that star that gets gifts, innit? No, she's doing ritual on people's gifts, man. So they can lure you in. Rituals, ceremonies. I saw it, man. She's a tramp. I can't stand this woman. Imagination, lover's imagination gone way too fucking far. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Now they're worried, man. It's Queen of Wands. Now they're worried. Why? Because the sweetheart's come to fuck her up. And now she's worried. She's always been scared of me. That's why she got all this alliance. Because deep down, as there's a God above, Genevieve Nadia is scared of me. Why? She went and paid all these people to back her lie. Because she needs allies, innit? That's what bullies do. They are scared. I saw it in my dream. The bitch is scared of me. Every time she sends me a ritual, if I'm beating your rituals of your dark entities, and then when it disappears, it's Genevieve Nadia after that. It's like a dark shadow fighting you, this energy. And then when it disappears, who's behind it? Genevieve Nadia. Then I have to go and whoop her ass. And then she never wins. So if I can bust her blood clot so many times with her rituals, with her dark entities, and then I beat her up after, she ain't got a fucking chance on earth. She ain't got a chance on earth, man. She made that vow with Queen of Wands. Now she's up at night. I told Addie, keep defending her. If I have to run you to get to her, I will. I will. She's scared of me. That's why she got all these people. Why? Because she started a fight. She didn't believe. She thought she could win. Why? Because she's famous. Because she does rituals. No, bitch. Everyone's strength is different. Everyone has different strength, my friend. Everyone. And because you don't believe in God, that's why your blood clot get ketchup. Like a ketchup. Like a side sauce. That's what she is. A side sauce. Side sauce. With her collaborations. With his fucking Queen of Wands. Told you. Told her to stop. God said stop. She never want to listen. I'm commodity. I can do what I want with a fucking tweet. You know that chicken? Like Tweety Bird, like a message. I can do what I want with your messages. All right, let's go, Genevieve Nadia. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Because I ain't scared of you. You're mad. You're mad when I know all your secrets. You're trying to find it on me. It's not going to happen. I know all your secrets, my friend. I saw it. Tyrida saw the accident because God showed me. And now you've got this King of Swords seeing this Queen of Wands. You said, yeah, I saw the accident too and I got evidence. Yeah, the Tyrida saw your goals, baby. Now you're up at night. Oh, yeah, because we saw your blessing that came as a curse to do robbery because you're a third-party person being an enemy looking for triumph. Weren't you, my darling? Because you had this vow. Oh, please, Addie, darling, I want your wealth. I want your investment. I want your mega project. I don't do fuck all apart from fuck and copy and paste and coach people to go against the eternal love. She scheduled it for money. She paid for unaliveness. I want this bitch arrested. I want her arrested. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.